Wow, a bank robber. I have not seen one of those in a long time. So, let's see what this guy is up to. Let's see how they rob banks nowadays.
A small-town Texas bank got a Christmas surprise it never saw coming.
Randy, somebody with a mask, sunglasses, and a hat is trying to come up in here with presents.
Oh, God.
Hi,
how are you?
Good.
Good. Just put them in there. Nothing funny, nobody gets hurt.
What a strange way to rob him. Where's your gun? Are you an armed robber or not? This is so cringe. It's making me so hard to watch it.
medical call 1718 open.
I'll know as soon as somebody does something. Once I leave, no worries. Where are you on the computer?
I won't let you do it while I'm
Thank you, ma'am.
hanging around. It's going to be a 65-year-old female. Okay, now go back to your husband.
Quickly, please. Sorry for the distress.
Officers and sheriff's deputies arrived just
I mean, okay. Pretty smooth, right? Honestly, you could get money pretty easily. I used to work in a bank, and you could just get money out the rip. But however, with printing technology, your money that you take from the bank, you cannot really use it. You cannot put it in your own ATM. You cannot like use it in particular because all the numbers been written down. It's all tracked. Well, I know some banks do it. I know some major banks that don't do it. But generally, those banks are marked. Like once it's stolen, it goes through the system, and then you report it stolen, and then the bank teller, they scan the money before they put it into their safe, and it's like there's a certain amount of money that they keep in their drawer. And those money, it's all marked. It's automated, like how it's all marked. So once you report it stolen, like then all those money that's been recorded, that's been taken into the bank teller's safe, it's marked. Like there's no use for it unless you spend it like little by little. Like you go to a retail store, like here, have right? If you were to rob a bank, if you're dumb enough to do it, take 20s and 50s. Don't take hundreds. Hundreds, they're gonna check it, and then they're gonna see that something's wrong with this bill or something. No one will go through the ordeal of checking it. But even then, like when companies or stores, when they go put the money away, like they put it in the bank and the ATM, it's gonna light up the alert for the banks, right? Because all these things is universal. All the ATMs are universal. It's gonna give a notice to the feds once they receive one of these notes in the ATM of these businesses, in the ATMs of these business owners. Sorry, I'm just tripping balls. I woke up and I had a lot of caffeine. It's gonna alert the feds. And then the feds are gonna ask these business owners, like, hey, where do you get this bill? Oh, I got it from this customer, blah, blah, blah. Oh, can we see your tape? Oh, okay. And then they're gonna look at the video footage of the person that spent the money. And then they're just gonna follow the breadcrumbs back to the bank robber. It's really easy to get busted now. There's no point in robbing banks anymore. You're better off doing crypto scams.
3 minutes later, after the teller dialed 911. During that time, bank employees witnessed the suspect cross the street but never enter a vehicle.
What's going on, man? Pretty good.
Hey, Davis, you better get this under control.
You know what? I've known people that got robbed in the bank. It's very chill. Like, those bank robbers, very unlikely to rob banks because there's actually not that much money in a bank. I think like per teller, it's like about a little bit under 20K per teller that exists in the bank. So there's like 5 tellers, it's like under 100K, but it's pretty hard to get a lot of money. You would think they can get more, right? Not really. It's really hard, and when the FDIC sees that this shit isn't money's getting stolen, they will step in. it's really hard to make a lot of money from being a bank robber, at least in this day and age, right? Back in the 60s, when there wasn't this many technology around our bills, it was a lot more easier to be a bank robber. Like, you can spend the money like out in the open. You can put the money into your ATM and it will be a-okay. But now you put that money into your bank account, your personal bank account, you are just cooked. You're instantly caught.
So what happened?
Even if you spend it, you're caught.
Around from the drive-thru, and the tellers alerted me and said somebody with a mask is coming in with Christmas presents. He walked in, walked straight up, and said to put whatever in the bag. And then he said, "Sorry for the distress." As he walked out, a bunch of cash fell, and he just kept going. And then he walked across the street.
They said he ran towards here. 43, 50, just be advised, myself and a deputy are coming from behind Texas Mattress through the woods that way. You would have had to ran somewhere back here.
Good God, do you have to keep your gun drawn?
Hispanic.
Completely covered. Just by his voice, he seemed middle-aged, but I couldn't tell.
Oh,
Not black, probably tan Asian tan white or Asian.
Dispenses X number of bills.
The male subject was wearing a Christmas hat, looks like some black tennis shoes with white bottoms.
I've got a few. I can't tell if these are animal prints or maybe. Looks like the top part of a shoe. You see up there?
Yeah, that's a shoe.
That means he went across.
He had to have a car over there. He just.
Do we know an amount yet?
That's what she just printed out. 6,000.
6,000.
That's our emergency.
That is nothing. $6,000. You're gonna go to jail for $6,000. Not worth it, dude. You're better off working at a minimum wage job, and you get to make some friends on the way.
He honestly had to, because I was right here. I was at the car wash on 11th, so he had to go straight through.
Here's a.
Why do I feel like I know him, B?
I don't know.
He sounded familiar.
He did a good job covering himself up. I can't even see any gaps. Wearing some Sauconys, I could tell that.
Those shoes?
Yeah,
Those
like
black
Sauconys.
Sauconys.
Driver's license as well.
I ain't trying to get her for a credit.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying.
And he had what sounded like a police radio on him.
He has a radio.
Radio on him.
Like what kind of radio?
Like it sounded like y'all's.
Good.
Got a scanner.
Kudos to you for remembering where emergency dispense is. We just talked about that the other day.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just extra cool. All right, I'll go buy a USB and then.
Ain't nothing wrong being extra cool.
Whenever I have it.
3 exactly on the floor.
I'm sorry.
There was 3 exactly on the floor. So you got away with 3?
Yeah.
So it's 3,000 on the floor?
It was 3,000 exactly on the floor.
3,000.
Okay.
So the dude only got 6,000, and he lost half of it. So he realistically only got $3,000. You're gonna go to jail for $3,000. Wow. Kudos to you. I make that in 2 weeks.
So 6,000.
You got like a Christmas flowery bag in the middle of the woods.
Tell him not to touch it.
So
This guy's gonna go to jail for how many months?
He may have a car somewhere, but he didn't keep it.
For
and the
$3,000.
cameras cut off to see if he went over to AutoZone or something,
I don't think his car's anywhere else.
This is why being a bank robber doesn't pay well.
because that suit he can ditch real quick.
Yeah, but the shoes.
The shoes is what's gonna get him.
You think he's local?
There's no way that you're gonna show up at a place and not be on foot and not have any help to get out the way. It gotta be somebody local.
The officer's hunch was supported by the fact that beyond the wooded area where the suspect was last seen, there is a large residential neighborhood in the heart of town. Huntsville Police Department circulated the suspect's photo on Facebook, and 4 days later, they received a break in the case.
Wow.
I knew him from working with him a lot.
Working with him at La Mission.
He was a kitchen manager up there. That's how I knew him to begin with. So we were hanging out a lot at that time, and I noticed hanging out with him, I figured out real quick, Kleptomaniac. Like, he would be stealing random, and I'd be like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? You know, he would be stealing stuff all the time.
Okay, alright, yeah. I was gonna say, this guy's a rat, but, you know, if you're fucking your friends over, or you're fucking your coworkers over, no, you deserve to get rat out.
Then, shortly after that, he had robbed the college. And he came and told me about it. I was like, well, what? And then I was like, well, you gotta go do that stuff back. He's sober, that's the part. He's sober, he's just crazy. But he brought up right away the very big situation. Like, with the robbery, he asked if I heard about it. And I had actually lied to him. I said, no, I hadn't heard about it. So he could tell me about it, just to see what he'd say. Anyways, one of the things, like I said, on the news outlet that I've read a bunch of them on different pages, like the Huntsville Item. One of the things that he mentioned was like how the robber came up to the bank. Okay, well that's not in the...
What a stupid thief. Telling everybody, oh, this is what I did. Oh man, I robbed this place. I stole from them and I just got away with it. Oh my god. Well, to be fair, he did got away with stealing from his coworkers, right? Which is a very dirty thing to do. I despise those coworkers. I have coworkers that steal stuff all the time. And it took such a long time to get rid of him, as dumb as it sounds. You think that committing a crime at a workplace will get you fired instantly? No, it doesn't. It just gets you transferred, and that shit took over a year to happen. A year.
Restricted at all. That Santa Claus hat, he got it from La Mission 2 years ago. La Mission went during the Christmas when the restaurant opened. He had bought a bunch of Santa Claus hats for everyone working there during the holiday season. Cool. Yeah, right? In fact, if you don't mind if I show you real quick on his Facebook, he's wearing that hat. That same one. I looked at it in another picture.
Dude, they do such a poor job blurring his face. Like, it's obvious, like, who that, like, I don't know him, but I can tell, like, where his beard is, where, like, he wears glasses, and, like, his hairstyle, his receding hairline. You did a piss poor job blurring this guy's face. These cops suck.
Yeah. Now, I'm not saying 100%, you know, this could all be coincidence, but it'd be a hell of a coincidence. He said either my life's going to end growing in the garden or it's going to end with a shootout with the cops. And I'm like, where did that come from? I was like, what are you talking about?
That his life's going to end with a shootout with the cops?
That's what he said, that or with his garden or a shootout with the cops. I've seen this guy get in a fight at a bar, but he didn't fight. He just let the guy beat him up.
For nearly 3 hours, undercover sheriff's deputies in plain clothes surveilled David's home about a quarter-mile away from the bank, while officers acting as backup waited down the street for the deputies to make their move.
Ryan, where are you? Has he got him on the porch?
I think so. The guy keeps staring at him. Yeah, Ringo already jumped out.
Oh, yeah, dude. Hey, get EMS and out to our location.
Good, bud.
Hey, come on.
You're lucky you're still breathing.
No.
Yeah.
You good, bro? Is it you bleeding?
No, it's him. Yeah. Double lactation.
14th Street, white male bleeding from the face.
Pull your knees under. There we go. I'm going to stand you up.
Ooh, you got a boo-boo.
Here. Listen to me. You're going to cooperate if we walk down here. You understand me? Don't not cooperate. Get a mark unit that we
got one. Police department, hey, hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Stand up!
He doesn't know anything about this.
Okay, shut the up. Stand up. Come to me. Get him behind us. Come to me.
I'm passing to you.
Are you wrong?
Dude, I thought that dude was wearing a mask. Oh my days.
Clear back here. Okay, I'm gonna plug this. Okay, you got it? I'll hold this clear. Just stay right here. Police department! Police! Clear. Clear. Good, Ryan.
Get him in pad, yeah.
Clear, clear, clear. Is that my car beeping?
I think so.
I got a unit coming behind me. They're right there. You have anything on you that's going to stick me or hurt me?
101.7 J-Sam.
What's going on?
What a suitable song. Merry Christmas. Dude, isn't it summer right now? Oh wait, no, it's December.
How much? Came to see a friend.
Merry Christmas.
Is that your truck back there?
I think so.
You got the key on you?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay? No. You checking on Ryan?
Yeah, we had him up.
Do we have anything on him, or can we unhandcuff him?
No, we were just securing him while we were
Okay,
I didn't know
stand
what
up.
we had. Okay. He's not allowed to go back to town.
Sweet gamer.
We got a search warrant, so
Yeah.
can't come without.
You got somewhere you can go, man? Yeah.
You tell all his friends he got swatted for real. I hit the gun, got it off him, got the gun, and got the... Ringo came up there, I came up here, I was in the rifle, he was in the pistol. But Ringo came up and he stepped...
So wait, oh shit, that guy was down to do some gunfights.
I'm like, hit on there. Raise your hand.
You see get arrested?
Nope.
You don't see it?
Nope.
So you're just playing video games as this is going on?
Yep. Heard it, tuned out, dialed in.
We're good now. Yeah, he tried to tried to get Ringo's gun.
Oh.
So he got hit in the face with a rifle a couple times. Hey man, I'm a paramedic.
I apologize. We were coming.
Yeah, not so badass now. Well, he never claimed to be a like a world-class fighter or a John Wick kind of guy. So you see, this is why you don't rob banks. Like, he got away. To be fair, right? Why he think he could get away with it is because he stole from his coworkers. He stole from work. Right? He's a kleptomaniac essentially. But then you steal from a bank. What do you expect? Do you know how complicated, how thorough the apparatus is to securing money? When the government is involved with some kind of apparatus, usually you cannot really steal from that, right? I think like back in the early 2000s, they did a study about bank robbers and how much money they make realistically. And I think the amount was like a little under $20,000. This is like back in 2006 or something. Now I think it's like close to zero because the security involved with physical money is so high right now. It's almost impossible to be a bank robber, like, or a successful bank robber. Back in like the 70s or the 60s or the 80s even, they would keep a bunch of money in the bank. They would have safes in the bank where they would just keep like hundreds of thousands of dollars. But now it's like per teller. Like each teller that exists at the place can only keep about under 20K. And each teller has their own safe where they can keep their own money. Which means that a teller cannot access another teller's money, period. Unless, you know, you have like a saw or a dynamite to blow that safe open. There's just no way to collect that money for yourself. Collect your coworkers' money. There's just no way to do it.
I know y'all were, man. I know y'all were.
Which is why, like, being a bank robber, you don't make any money in general.
Identified as 36-year-old David Rodriguez was taken to a hospital 40 minutes.
Deserved. Look at his face, dude. This guy, what a loser. Oh man, it is so deserved. Like you try to steal a cop's gun, right? And you steal from your coworkers. That's so fucking rotten. I hate my coworkers, so even then I still don't want to steal from them. I just feel like that's such a rotten thing to do, to steal from your coworkers.
Away due to his injuries. After he was medically cleared for booking, he was transported back to Walker County Jail and charged with 2 counts of robbery, 2 counts of aggravated assault against a peace officer, taking a weapon from an officer, and resisting arrest. In all, his bail totaled just over $1 million. The 2 charges of aggravated assault against a peace officer were dismissed. However, he was found guilty of taking a weapon from an officer and both counts of robbery. He was sentenced to 15 years.
Finally. Some proper I think he deserves a little more, to be honest. Like there's something obviously wrong with him. I feel like it's more like a 25-year thing, but 15 years, it's not the worst sentencing. It's pretty okay, I guess. And man, you try to steal a cop gun, like what do you think is gonna happen? You know that thing is strapped. It's kind of hard to steal from a cop's gun, and I highly doubt that he knows how to turn off the safety. I don't know. I think I'm just being biased, but I just hate people that steal from their coworkers, period. I think it's just such a rotten thing to do. I would never steal from a coworker. I've never stolen from my boss before. This is well deserved. The ass beating was just like the cherry on top.
In prison, which he is currently serving at the Gibb Lewis unit. David went up for parole in 2025. However, the Board of Pardons and Parole denied his release due to the nature of his offense, his previously unsuccessful periods of community supervision, and his criminal history, which included multiple convictions of public.
Whoa. Oh, wow. Now, public intoxication is not that bad. I got drunk in public many times, but I don't think public intoxication is that bad unless you were belligerent. That's a different issue. I think that like assault charges would also go along with those public intoxications, right?
Intoxication, theft, and burglary. David is up for parole review again in November 2028, but if denied, he could be in prison until 2038. David made the mistake of committing his crimes in a town with a diverse and extensive law enforcement presence, especially for a town with fewer than 50,000 people. Numerous local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies operate within city limits and frequently local, state, and federal.
Let's see here. Sheriff, Texas Park and Wildlife Department of Safety. Damn, this city is Commission on Environmental Quality, State Police, Houston University. Oh shit, there's a university there. Agriculture, Immigration and Custom Enforcement. Holy man, this city is fucking armed. Wow, there's like so many different departments of enforcement. Shit. Who the hell wants to be a bank robber? That guy is low IQ.
Law enforcement agencies operate within city limits and frequently work in coordination with each other. For instance, Huntsville is also the headquarters of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, which oversees the administration of all Texas prison facilities. TDCJ tracking dogs were deployed to sniff out David's trail after the robbery and pointed officers in the general direction of David's home. TDCJ also partners closely with Sam Houston State University, also located in Huntsville, which is home to one of the highest-ranked criminal justice programs in the country. Huntsville Police Department also maintains strong support within much of the community. The first investigator on scene after the robbery, Officer Broderick Davis, was honored at the Huntsville Item Readers' Choice Awards as the best law enforcement officer in 2023 and again in 2026. All of these factors add up to Huntsville, Texas, potentially being the worst small town in America to rob a bank.
Don't forget, this guy can vote. It's not just, of all things, being a bank robber, and you gotta rob a bank in one of the most armed cities in the country. Wow. That is something else. That is batshit insane. Man, some criminals just arrest themselves. And a bank, there's a reason why. Look at, what was it Sam Altman, or like the guy that did the FTX? Like, yeah, you should do shit like that. Why are you robbing a bank in 2026? We're living in a different age. Just scam people like a modern day thief. Good gosh. Well, you need to go to California and learn some new tricks, man. Robbing a bank, that's something they do in the 80s. Oh my good gosh.